that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
Well, look, it's going to be a very hard job to make sure that the lone man up front doesn't get isolated.
Well, that is the obvious worry, isn't it?
Yeah, usually managers play a compact midfield when trying not to give away space, but it gives you little scope when trying to create and exploit space yourself.
So emphasis very much on defence.
Absolutely.
He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Veron really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Hoisted in. Van Basten! And he's heaved it away. Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, right place, right time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's gone loose. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise.
And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive.
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Nistelrooy is offering a wry smile there.
Cleared away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the pass is intercepted. Brahim Diaz. And he was quick to react.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's Raul. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's a sharp little ball here. Cruyff chasing after it. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Shot a goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Rafael Varane. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Kagawa. Thuram produces the perfect tackle there. That is lovely. And he was alert to it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
In by Messi. Manchester United have their second corner now. They've played it short. Brahim Diaz, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And this is Cruyff. Well, there's the clearance. That's a throw. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, looks a smashing ball.
There will be 1
And
minute
he's there
added
to
time.
belt it away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Kagawa. Great vision. And this is Van Basten. Baresi gets it clear. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to
Please
build on
join me
after
in
the break.
wishing all the best for members
On
of
the
our
evidence
fan
of what
club
we've seen,
celebrating their
they're
wedding
worth their lead.
anniversary today.
There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And the game has already resumed here. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. It's a good spell of possession, this. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. A probing pass. Well, they've got it back in a... It's roll! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Great ball if he can get there. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Shapes to shoot! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew.
Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pinches it off him. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice interception, well timed. Might be danger here. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Messi, and he's in on goal. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Looking for a runner. Brahim Diaz! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Substitution on the field. Number 26.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
6, Raul. Number 5,
That is
Brahim
good
Diaz.
alertness.
Number 10,
And that's another
Van
good win of the
Nistelrooy.
ball. Now it's
Number
Cruyff.
3, Dunk.
Messi.
Coming on the field.
Ambitious ball here.
Number 23,
Floating through.
Raphael van der Vaart.
And into the grateful
Number
arms of the
8.
keeper.
Frank Lampard.
That has been
Number
cut
20,
short.
Messi.
Looking to play him
Number
in.
18, Batistuta.
Lampard.
Number 15,
It's Van der Vaart.
McAllister.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Cruyff might just make this. Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Cruyff. Varane. Well timed, excellent interception. That pass has been well intercepted. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. That looks a good ball through. And Messi! And how did he not make it 4?
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Manchester United are closing in on a comfortable win. Can he get on the end of this? Good read, needed to be. Batistuta had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest.
Two
Really
other
running on
goals
one
have
side,
been indicated.
dogged defence on the other. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, it's come loose. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so